야, 이렇게 시간
It was one summer
넘어가는구나.
evening that the whole story of your painting began. I remember it like it was yesterday. A group of scientists were staying at the refuge to prepare for an expedition to some faraway place in the east. They were being trained by a local alpinist who was to guide them. His name was Leon Kabatis. Oh, handsome as a Greek god he was, and an Olympic champion no less, very popular with the ladies. And he was lovely to me, would give me a wink and a smile whenever I served him his beer. "Thank you, Demoiselle Lenny," he would say, in French, if you please. Made me feel like a proper little madam. But then Frau Junter would always shoo me away.
Frau Junter?
Must have been in her mid-20s. But of course, to me, she was an old hag, past it. And I didn't like the way she bossed my Leon around with that camera of hers. The refuge was buzzing. Everyone was jolly, and the scientists were there, debating as usual about this and that. A cheerful bunch, really, despite their disputes. Except, that is, for one. Frank Hoss was his name. Preferred his own company. Though I could see, even with my young eyes, he was devious as the devil.
But what about the girl in the picture?
Well, she was there that evening too. She had come to work through the summer. Her name was Dana. Dana Rose. Ah, she was as cute as a button and well-mannered with it. Even father was sweet as a lamb to her.
Take care of the scientist drinks, then go round taking orders. And have a look at the stove while you're at it.
Yes, Herr Gustav.
Will you be alright now, Dana? It's the first busy night since you started, so just ask if there's anything you need to know. Alright, my lovely?
조언해 주세요.
Thank you, Herr Gustav. I'd be grateful if you could give me a few pointers.
Oh, there's not much to it, really. Keep up your smile and the twinkle in your eye. Add that to a bit of friendly banter, and you'll soon have them eating out of your hand, my girl.
But what should I talk about?
For a start, people love to speak about themselves, right? But make sure you have an escape line ready, in case they drag on, or if things become, inappropriate. Especially when they've had one or two too many. So stay on your guard and you'll be fine.
Smile, banter, guard up. Got it.
That's it. Because you don't want old Gustav having to wade in and pull you out of trouble. You hear me, Dana?
Don't worry, Herr Gustav. I'll be fine.
Off you trot then, my lovely. Keep smiling, and you'll have them carrying your tray for you.
I need to serve those drinks to the scientists.
과학자들의 주문서. 슈피체 1? 슈피체 플러스 비르네? 레벨 2? 이게 뭐예요? 술인가요? 열심히 일하기.
What a strange mechanism. It reminds me of the automatons on the musical square.
지금 술잔을 들고 슈피체 하나.
According to my order, I shouldn't be adding Nebel to the stein.
에? 그냥 마시면 에? 아, 뭐 폭탄주 같은 거야? 약간 소주랑 맥주 섞은 그런 건가? 슈피체랑 뭐 머시기랑 섞으라는 말인 것 같아요.
Birna, huh?
아, 섞었어?
The keg's empty. I need to change it.
케이크가 뭐야?
Here's the neighbor.
우와, 힘세다. 다나로즈. 다 나무로 돼 있는 거야, 이거?
That should be it. Let's serve these gentlemen now.
나무 그 물 같은 거 막 안 젖게 하고 막 그렇게 하려면은 엄청 칠해야 되는데. 근데 그 칠이 엄청 비싸거든요. 작은 거 한 통에 20만 원 갑니다. 과학자들이 얘네들이겠지?
No, we'll have to go higher, I'm telling you.
But my point is that it's highly improbable that any primate will be able to survive so high up, let alone thrive.
And if they were thriving, we wouldn't be looking for them, would we? I say they've taken to the higher ground, and they only come down to steal livestock and game. Look out, chaps.
Gentlemen, your drinks?
Ah, good on you, lassie. Horst, make yourself useful and pass these around. First day, is it? Better make a wish then.
All right, I will. I wish you would tell me what all those maps are for.
Ah, that I can grant you. They show all the different locations of an expedition we're planning.
뭔데? 겁나 부담스러워. 다 쳐다보고 있어요. 장비.
I see you haven't come just for the view then.
Oh no, Fraulein. We're only here for the beer and a pretty smile. That's our trainer out there. Supposed to knock this scraggly lot into shape for the big climb in Baltayar.
잘생겼네. 그래가지고 다나가 저렇게
Right.
웃는 거구나. 다나 이렇게 보니까 엄청 예쁘다.
And what's that one of, if you don't mind me asking?
That is Baltayar, a remote region in the mountains of northern China. That's where I'll be leading my team in a couple of weeks.
And what's this expedition for?
Well, keep it to yourself, but the code name is Origin. And if I have my way, it
비밀이라며.
will likely change the way we perceive humanity.
다 말하네, 다 말해.
And what about you, gentlemen?
Well, let me introduce you to my dream team. Horst Sauer, talented anthropologist and frequent but worthy pain in the ass your mother. Rudolf Jäger, distinguished ethnologist. And last but not least, Albert Bauer,
Paleontologist.
And yourself?
Reinhard Berger, biologist.
As Herr Berger says, we're here to train for the Origin expedition.
In return for funding for our own projects back home.
And for the love of science, eh, Horst?
Oh, yes, of course, Herr Berger. I'm sure none of us would be here otherwise, would we?
And what about you, my lovely?
Oh, I'm Dana. I'm working here during the holidays, that's all. I'm curious to know what this Origin expedition is all about, though. If it's not top secret, that is.
Put it this way, Fraulein Dana. If, when we discover what we're looking for, you will no doubt remember this conversation as your claim to fame. You will tell your grandchildren that you served the Origin team, the team that discovered none other than the missing link of the superior race of humans, the Australopithecus habilis, the direct ancestor of Homo sapiens. Or, more vulgarly put, the abominable snowman.
Oh, I see. Now I get why it's called Origin.
Whatever we find, whatever we call it, it's likely to send shockwaves all through the world of anthropology. It will help us to explain how we evolved from Australopithecus to modern man, and then became...
He's off again. Get him started on anthropology and he's like a bolted horse. I don't think Fraulein Dana wants you to clobber her with your explanations, Horst.
화제 돌리기 흥미로운 주제이긴 하지만 화제 돌립시다.
I might only be a waitress, but actually I find it quite interesting.
Well, Fräulein, the Origin expedition could lead us to a totally new series of studies, or even reveal a new mode of tribal organization, or a micro-society, by the discovery of a specimen that may well have played a major role in the evolution of modern man.
Come, gentlemen, here's to the Brown Shadow for generously sponsoring this expedition, which is sure to redefine our understanding of mankind.
아, 뒤에는 저 아저씨네.
I see we're fraternizing with the personnel, gentlemen.
Just giving a toast to our generous sponsor, Herr Hertz.
May I remind you that this mission, financed by my party, is confidential? Do you know what that means, Dr. Berger?
Yes, Herr Hertz.
It means, gentlemen, it is strictly forbidden to communicate any details or objectives to anyone outside our circle, let alone to the first waitress to come by twinkling her eyelashes. Fraulein, as soon as you're done here, I suggest you get back to your chores.
What a brute.
That is one of the inconveniences of working with a heavily politicized private sponsor. But he's just doing his job. And I suppose, like anything else in life, there has to be some compromise to get what one desires. So, think nothing of it, Fraulein. It is the way of science. Indeed, it is the way of the world.
브라운 섀도우는 위험하다. 신경 쓰지 않는다. 아.
I suppose it is the way of the world, Herr Berger. Thank you, gentlemen, for telling me about your expedition. But I must get back to work.
다나의 일기도 있네? 몰랐어요. 테라스의 주문을 받기, 날로 조정하기, 탁자 위의 그림을 조사하기도 있어요. 이 아저씨랑 대화 못하네. 이게 좀 이상한데?
I need to add more wood in the fire.
아. 저 이런 거를 못 봤는데? 이봐 어떻게 지내? 마크 도인? 안녕하세요. 잘 지내죠?
Looks all good to me.
어떻게 해야 되는 거지 이거? 1번, 3번, 2번, 4번 다 뭐 있네. 2번이 좀
Looks like there's something wrong with the airflow.
미안하지만 한국어를 몰라 번역기를 쓰고 있어. 아, really? Where are you from? 그러면 2번에서 뭘 해야 되는 건가? 그래서 어떻게 지내라고 했구나. 체코. 체코. 2번이 어디지? 3번, 2번, 1번인가?
Impossible.
Impossible?
That one is loose.
뭐야 이거? 여기 당신은 땡큐. What's that? 코인? 땡큐. 땡큐 맨. 체코. Do you know 사이베리아? This game?
Looks all good to me. Better try another one.
뭔가 장비가 필요해 보여요.
I need to open the stove first.
난로를 먼저 열어라. 난로를 열려면 어떻게 해야 되지? 일단 다른 쪽으로 가볼까? Your brother or sister love BTS TXT
So glad Herr Gustav likes
There, like that. Try not to move now, darling.
뭐지? Sorry, I don't know TXT, but I know BTS because BTS very famous, so I know. 뭐 하고 있니? 그거 네 것이니?
Lenny, sweetheart?
Crikey, you nearly made me jump out of my skin.
What have you got there?
Oh, it's a camera lens, that's all.
다나가 나이가 더 많나
A
보다.
camera lens.
Yeah? Borrowed it from Frau Junta?
Who is this Frau Junta anyway?
Ginger Junta, over there.
She married?
Oh no, too old to marry now. She's way past 20, you know. That's why she likes filming Leon, because he's young and handsome.
Lenny?
And she never lets me have a go of her gear anyway. I only wanted to help her film something. I bet she's jealous.
남의 것을 훔치지. 훔친 거야? 왜 촬영에 관심이 생긴 거니?
Lenny, what's so special about Frau Junta's equipment that makes you want to steal it?
Borrow it.
You have to go?
All right, borrow it.
Can't you see? Who would be
No
interested
problem.
in Ginger Junta if she didn't have a camera, huh? She's too old for Leon. She uses it so she can be the centre of attention, you know.
Is that what you want?
No, not exactly. Besides, there's nothing to do here.
I do understand, Lenny, but...
No, you don't. Feels like a prison here sometimes, all on my own. When I grow up, I'll live at the top of a building in the big city, and I'll have a swimming pool on my roof.
Believe me, I do understand, Lenny. Because of my coughing fits, I've sometimes had to stay in my room for weeks on end. Imagine that.
오늘의
Nothing to
남은
see
시간과
but the
지금을
same
즐기세요.
four walls.
Oh, right.
Thank you.
Must have been pretty tough, I guess.
That's why I took up the piano.
Appreciate. Appreciate.
Do you like doing anything special,
Anyway,
Lenny?
thank you.
I suppose
You
I like
too,
making stuff
man.
with Papa. He's got ever
Enjoy.
such clever hands, you know. But he's always so busy in the summer.
Let's be friends then, shall we?
You won't tell on me then?
Not now that we're friends.
You promise?
I promise.
A bit more to the side, darling, please.
다나로즈랑 친구 먹었다. 뭐 저렇게 사진 찍고 있냐? 잘생긴 건가?
Better not interrupt them. That Frau Junta wasn't exactly friendly earlier with Lenny.
관찰을 할 수 있네. 관찰하면 또 다른 거
I'd
나오나?
better not disturb them. I don't want to risk another scolding.
오케이. 내려갈 수 있네요. 탁자 위의 그림이라 고찰할 수 있다고? 뭘 고찰하는 거지? 와.
It's a beautiful evening. Mother was right about the pure air up here. Everything seems so right, so utterly clear. I'm so thrilled. My first job. I'll be able to earn enough until September to pay for a new year of study at the music academy. I'm truly looking forward to it. Everything seems to be working out at last. I feel like this is a turning point in my life. Just imagine, one day, Dana Rose, concert pianist.
콘서트 피아니스트. 이런 씬들이 다 너무 좋다. 저렇게 고찰하는 장면 나오면서 그 주변 맵 개발자들이 맵을 엄청 열심히 만들어 놓은 것 같은데 딱 맵을 캐릭터들이 딱 보면서 막 혼자 생각하는 막 캐릭터가 지금 하고 있는 것을 왜 하고 있는지 또 목표가 뭔지 막 그런 거 딱 나오는 거.
That's it. Hold it.
이 잔들을 계속 들고 다녀야 돼? 탁자 위의 그림은 뭘까? 탁자 위의 그림 먼저 보고 싶다. 근데 일하는 거 치고는 너무 평화로운 것 같은데? 좀 자유롭달까요? 이거야?
Those paintings. I think Herr Gustav wanted me to help him choose the one he should buy. He must have left me a note somewhere.
에? 다나양 부탁이 하나 있어요. 등산가 레온이 자기 그림으로 날 속여 먹으려고 들더군요. 짭이 날 때마다 그리던 거라고 합니다. 물론 그림들이 면작까진 아니지만 잘 그리긴 했어요. 적어도 뭘 그렸는지 내가 알아먹을 수 있으니까. 벽에 걸면 참 좋을 것 같긴 해요. 게다가 레온은 손님을 아주 잘 끌어오는 친구니까요. 다나양의 아버님이 그림을 파는 분이고 전 아무것도 모르니 다나양이 그림을 골라줬으면 좋겠어요. 도와줘서 고마워요. 구스타프. 지금 저 사장님 아니야?
I should take a closer look at those paintings before choosing one.
폭포. 구름. 와, 잘 그리긴 잘 그렸다. 둘 중에 뭘 할까요? 폭포를 할까요? 구름을 할까요? 근데 나는 구름이 더 좋은 것 같아요.
I think I'll pick this one.
올라갈 수도 있네.
There's no one to serve upstairs. And besides, there's still much to do down here. I don't want to let Herr Gustav down.
밖으로 나가서 난로 같은 거를 가지고 와야 되는 거야.
Leon, dear, do make an effort.
I think Herr Gustav would not like it if I left the refuge during the service. So I had better stick around.
이거 어떻게 하지?
So glad Herr Gustav likes me to play for the clients. This way at least I won't get rusty. I need to open the stove first.
난로를 열어라. 이걸 열 수가 있나? 아. 아.
It's not enough. I need to feed the fire more.
나무를 이걸 닫으면은 뭐 되긴 하겠지만 공기의 흐름도 원활하지 않기 때문에 공기가 상당히 중요하잖아요. 이게 지금 못하는 건가? 여기 뭐 있나 보다. 아, 장작들이 있네 더.
Perfectly dry.
장작을 더 넣어보자 일단.
That should be it for the fire. But I think there's something wrong with the airflow. Herr Gustav didn't have time to fix it.
설마 이 빠지려고 했던 그건가?
Looks all good to me.
아, 이거 뭐야?
That should fit pretty much anywhere on the stove.
그대로 빠졌다고 이게?
That's it. I'm done here. I've done all that Herr Gustav told me to do. I'd better go and tell him.
헐.
All right.
Fine. No more orders and everyone's served.
That's the go. You handled your first foray pretty well, Dana, my girl, stepping away as you did from anything to do with the brown shadow. Keep it up, and we'll all be all right. Hey, Dana?
But what if he...
Just do as you did, and we'll be all right. Good. That's right. Glad you listened to my advice. Just keep doing as I say, and you'll win 'em over every time. So, young lady, you're still off to the academy in the fall, are you not? What you waiting for, then? Get back to your practicing, and play us a nice tune while you're at it.
All right then, I will. Thank you, Herr Gustav.
Play something melodious this time. It'll make a nice change from the military pieces some of the patrons have been requesting of late.
군가를 신청했대. 평범한 피아노네요 이번에는. 광장에서 쳤던 거랑은 좀 다르다.
Well, Herr Gustav did a pretty good job repairing that key I broke yesterday.
Leon, what are you doing? I want to catch the light.
야, 뭐 이런 사람이 다 있어. 바로 앞에서 저렇게 해가지고 쳐다보는. 올테이가 없네 진짜로. 이것 봐요. 이것 봐요. 뭐 이런. 부담스러워서 피아노 치겠나 이래서. 안돼. 안돼 다 놔. 야, 잘 친다.
Oh, gosh, I hope I haven't...
Bravo! Bravo! Bravo!
Bravo. Bravo.
Clap? How can you clap? Oh, so you like the noise, do you? Do you? Well, you should be ashamed! Ashamed, I say! To applaud the music of a treacherous Polish separatist! Rebel rousing! It's this kind of rebel rousing that puts the poison of Marxist Bulgarian ideology in the minds of honest people! And those who partake in its vulgarization are accessories to treason!
You are drunk, Herr Hoss.
Out of my way, boy.
Come, Fraulein. Best clear off until the dust settles.
You should have seen me then, Fraulein Walker. I was so young and eager to witness whatever could happen between Dana and Leon. I needed to know, to be included, one way or another.
일단 아빠랑 대화해보자.
Blasted fight. That's all I need.
맹렬한 싸움만 있으면 되는데? 어허?
Go up to your room, Lenny.
아, 왜요?
Shouldn't you be in bed?
아, 왜 그래요?
Not now, Lenny.
아, 말 좀 걸면 안 돼요?
Lenny, don't. Give them some space, would you?
야, 이씨, 어른들이 다 밀어주네. 나도 연주할 수 있어. 연주해. 아, 연주하면 안 될 것 같은데? 이게 이쪽이 도였나?
Oh, Lenny. Why don't you leave the piano to those who actually know how to play it, huh?
에휴. 당신들이 잠재력이 넘쳐나는 어린애의 창창한 미래를 막고 있다는 거 모르세요? 아, 진짜 너무하시네, 진짜로.
He had it coming.
이게 주먹으로 친 그 자국이야? 뭐야? 아니, 주먹이 무슨 철덩어리야? 어떻게 저럴 수가 있지?
Dana did a good job. It's nice and warm in here now, but maybe a bit too much for Herr Hoss.
잘 돌아가고 있구만. 시선을 분산시킬 방법이 있어야 되는데. 아니면 다른 쪽에서 확인을 해야 되나? 훔쳐봐야 되나? 저기 못 가나? 2층에서 훔쳐봐야 되나? 어른들이 1층에 이렇게 모여있으니까.
So, that's the painting Dana thinks father should buy from Leon. Nice choice.
Nice choice. 성경 구절. 하는 일 모두를 사랑으로 끝내자. 기사 스크랩. 레온 코바티스. 바겐 출신 레온 코바티스 씨가 토요일에 있었던 가르미슈, 파르텐, 키르헨 동계올림픽에서 2개의 인기 종목을 휩쓸은 가운데 슬라럼 남성부 금메달을 획득했다. 노르웨이의 아이바 발란 그룬드 선수가 0.34초 늦은 기록으로 은메달을 차지했으며 독일의 루디 크란츠 선수는 같은 나라 출신의 프란츠 푸누르 선수와 노르웨이의 베르틸 페르슨 선수를 제치고 동메달을 차지했다. 21세의 코바티스 선수는 올림픽 메달을 단 유일한 바겐스키 선수로 1932년 레이크 플래시드에 있었던 한스 가르트만 선수의 기록을 깬 성과다. 이게 제 전부입니다. 저는 이 순간을 위해 매 순간 훈련을 했습니다. 예기치 않은 성과를 맞이한 바겐의 산악 가이드 코바티스 선수는 이렇게 덧붙였다. 레이크 플래시드에서는 동메달을 땄지만 언제나 금메달을 따는 순간만 꿈꿔왔고 그 꿈이 실현되어서 너무 기분 좋습니다. 코바티스 선수는 올림픽 슬라럼 남성부에서 금메달을 딴 두 번째 국내 선수 맥스 셰퍼의 뒤를 잇는다. 금메달리스트였네. 이게 뭐야?
I'm so glad I started this collection of photos. When I grow up, I'll travel all around the world and photograph everywhere I go. When I'm old, the wall will be covered with them. Honestly, Junta is not that good. I'm sure I could do better if only I could practice a bit.
준타 사진. 아, 저 다나 그림은 그럼 레온이 그린 거겠네. 그렇구만. 아, 근데 세계 여행을 하면서 이 사진첩을 채운다고 했는데 사진첩이 아니라 콜렉션이라고 해야 되나? 액자에 거는 콜렉션? 결국엔 세계 여행을 하다가 돌아온 건가? 늙으실 때까지 계속 여기 있었으니까. 자, 훔쳐봅시다.
You all right? Yeah, I thought so.
It's just that if I had retaliated, I would have lost my job, you know? Believe me, I came this close to not being able to pay for my studies at the academy after the holidays.
Forget it. He was blind drunk. Won't even remember it come tomorrow. Old Gustav could see it wasn't your fault. Besides, you didn't see him after your performance. Ecstatic he was.
There are more and more people like that brute. They don't even bother to hide their hatred anymore. It's like they've been given a mission, or perhaps I should say permission, to abuse people like me, as if Vagarans had suddenly become the scourge of society. And we're powerless to act because if we did, we'd lose our home. My parents, they've become a bundle of nerves. They can't sleep at night. Only last week, our shop window got smashed again, and our neighbors, they couldn't care less. And neither could the authorities.
그러고 보니까 이 전쟁 이후에 다나 로즈가 죽었을 수도 있겠다. 아니, 전쟁 중에.
I'm sorry. I've upset you, haven't I?
You've put my own suspicions into words, Fraulein. Because what you say about the Brown Shadow is true, and that's what worries me. I used to think they were just a bunch of cranks in their ridiculous uniforms. But now I can see these lunatics really are serious. Deadly serious.
But you did know who was behind the Origin expedition.
Never gave it much thought, to be honest. Only met Huss and the scientists today. For me, they were no different from any other group I've trained. If I'd have known that, I'd have had second thoughts. Actually, do you know what?
What?
I'm going to stop training them.
Can you do that?
It's still a free country, right? So after a few weeks' notice, I'll be off the hook. At least, I get to spend the summer here with you. Painting.
But I don't paint.
No, you play. I paint. It's my passion. And you can be my muse.
Is that what you say to all the girls?
No. Never.
Hello, you two lovebirds. Everyone's going to bed, so you better come back inside or you'll catch cold, or worse.
And that's how Dana pipped everyone at the post. It only took one look for Leon to fall head over heels in love with her. And it didn't take much for Dana to fall for him. Love at first sight, you might say.
달달하구만.